Hi, this is Zach. This is my Ares HK G36c from Airsoft Shot. Put a scope on it. It's a very nice weapon. Comes with folding stock. The gun is $259.99, and I had the most absolute fun yesterday shooting this thing. Shooting my cousin, he was shooting back at me, and I just, playing paintball, I never expected to have such a good experience with Airsoft, and the experience is way better in my opinion. This gun is very accurate. I could not believe, I'm not sure if it has already automatically been hopped up correctly, but when I use the scope with the laser, my red dot sight, when I shoot, it's pretty much on the sight, and it was already like that. It was a lot of fun folding the stock on this and running with this. It's a lot of fun camping down with it, hiding behind some grass, put the barrel through it, and shoot. It was a lot of fun. It's got a heck of a rate fire. Shoots out a lot of BBs. I'm just surprised at how many it can shoot out. No problem. I would have some I would have some problems with a paintball gun before this, and the only thing that left me kind of sad at the end was that the battery, after maybe 800 to 1,000 shots, started dying. And since I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos to kind of get the best knowledge I can on Airsoft, I had to quit playing, because if I keep running it, who knows what will happen inside the gearbox, may get stuck or something. So I haven't had any guns jam. Been only using .2 BBs from Airsoft, and the highest quality that they say, I'm sure, something like that. But what is going on? Well, definitely going to be getting myself another gun, and I've kind of just been wondering if what I should do is also go into spring, being that I don't have to worry so much about having so many spare batteries. There's even one on the charger right now, but having spring just for the heck of it, I came up with a game style that I thought was just very interesting, very much fun in my opinion. I have not played it yet. My cousin wants to go with an Airsoft sniper, but I thought that wouldn't be really fair, considering that where we play at, there's a lot of trees, and you have a lot better distance. Crouch down, take your time. So I came up with two game styles that would be kind of fun if I did go towards that, and I've just been wondering, are spring guns worth it? Spring pistols, AEG pistols. So I was kind of looking into that. Spring shotguns, the multi-shot for UTG shotguns. I'm looking at a Umarex HK USP spring airsoft pistol. And excuse me for being a little tired, but Saturday I got my green belt promotion. I'm green belt now in Taekwondo. And it's just really a great weekend. What is that? I'm just looking at a power supply that has some chemicals on top. I'm not sure why. I take good pride in my electronic stuff. Looks like somebody came over and spilled something on it. Anyways, since it's on the outside, it goes inside a clear case. It's not going to matter for that. Anyways, again, I'm just kind of wondering if anybody could tell me about the spring guns, spring pistol. I'll put some links of stuff that I'm looking at. I'm not going to buy these necessarily right away, because I'm still looking in AEGs. I like the quality of this gun. This gun has awesome quality. It's just not a gun that's going to break down my first time use. I'm not sure when it's going to break down, but I'm definitely going to take real good care of my stuff. Let's see, did I turn that off? Yes, it did. Now, again, I don't know about spring, but here's the two games that I was coming up with. Sorry for getting sidetracked. One is there's a guy with a sniper and a pistol, and then he versus 3 or 5 guys, whatever, or we can have 2 snipers doing the same thing. But basically, he's on a team by himself or a very unfair team advantage. The guys on the opposite team only get pistols and shotguns, or just shotguns, spring shotguns. And I kind of just wondered how this would play out, because I'm not sure exactly how much advantage an airsoft rifle has, and or excuse me, an airsoft sniper has over, the distance wise. And I just thought, it'd be kind of cool to be outnumbered. And even my cousin agrees with me. He wants a sniper rifle, and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking maybe. But I just don't want somebody, when we're playing, to have a huge advantage. Just sitting down there in their crow's nest, waiting. So I was thinking, hey, there's some other ideas I came up with. So the first one was, have an uneven team, sniper versus like 5 people. He's got to take them out. 5 people are rushing him. That'd be kind of really cool. Another one that I thought of is you have even teams, but the sniper's nest or something is in the middle, and they could pick, depending on how the game is, they could pick a sniper gun, or they could pick a pistol with ammunition for the team. Whoever gets there gets that person, and that would be kind of really cool, because then it's not an unfair advantage if someone has a sniper. Depending on where you're playing, the way we're playing, there's a lot of trees, and the whole thing is pretty much trees. There is some other part of the field that we can use. I'd have to ask my grandpa on that. I don't know how he'd take that up, but again, if maybe spring was just okay with this kind of combat, being close quarters and trees, basically you can only see them when you get down, shoot their feet, something. But an idea is, if the teams only have shotguns and pistols that are spring, then a guy that's tagged in the middle of the close quarters fort or nest, camper's nest, whatever, sniper's nest, they could have an AEG, and that would be pretty badass. Imagine me waiting for a tag. I get a tag, and I could just go after them. It would just be really cool. So for now, what we're doing is we're just using electric rifles and just having a fun time. And the only thing is the batteries not lasting long enough, maybe because I need to get a battery box, put it on the gun. These 2 right here, last a pretty darn long time. I haven't actually used this all the way. This one, I believe, is 9.6, and this is 12. This is totally good sound on one of my G&Gs. This one, it's a lot quieter, so I have not really known how well it is. The other one that I have is a smaller 9.6, and it basically, like I said, 800 to 1,000 shots. It was dying. You could tell right away that. So I'm thinking about buying multiple ones of those from Airsoft and having them ready and pouched somewhere so I can easily just switch them out between games. Everything else, great weekend, had a great time, love this gun. I have to maintenance, being careful with dirt. There's a dirt field nearby, and oh my god, was I eating in a lot of dirt. When the wind came, just wasn't cool. It left a lot of dirt on my gun cases on the outside, so I had to clean up everything. But I keep everything in very good condition, and everything looks nice. I just love this gun. I love this gun. I love this gun. I'm going to keep saying that I love this gun. So I'm kind of just thinking, should I buy more clips? And I have an idea, to kind of make it more realistic. I'd rather buy higher quality clips than less quality clips that are 50 to 60 bullets, so it seems real. Why not buy high quality clips, but only spin the gear on the clip that will basically give you about 60 shots anyways, and then once you're out, you just switch to another clip. At the end of the game, you take your previous clips that you used, respin the gear, check to make sure it's got them in there, ready to go. Why should you buy a real clip? So yeah, I've kind of looked into that, thinking about buying clips just because it would be a lot better than having to do the winding gear. It feels more realistic on top of that. So either going to spring guns at the same time, or clips, batteries, heck of a lot more BBs. I still have a lot of BBs, a little bit over 10,000 somewhere. And, well, that's pretty much I can say there. I'm just like, where can I go? What can I do? What are my choices? I've got some stuff to think about doing it, and this is a brand new hobby for me, and I am spending plenty of time on it. I will also say that no doubt this hobby will help me lose a lot more weight, keep me away from the computer as much. I'm sure I look at a lot of YouTube videos and stuff, but I'm also constantly back and forth, treadmill, this and that. Once I start playing a lot more often, guarantee you that's all I'm going to be interested in, and I want to be in the best shape when having a good time like this. So yeah, everything's going great. Just leaving me open with options. I'm like AEP pistols, the electric, automatic electric pistols. I'm just looking around and I'm kind of wondering what brand, what this, who's got suggestions for me, show me reasons why, where I can buy, even other stores. Maybe if you see this video and you're like, well, hey, I'm a web store and I sell this and this and this, just start offering suggestions. Good way to get me to buy from you is to entice me, show me what you have great, why it's great, if it's a good brand. I don't want to buy something that's $5 it breaks. That's stupid. I want to buy something good. I'm not looking for $1,500 guns. I could have obviously got a $1,500 gun, but starting out, that's something I would think that's more professional, take to go to a tournament or something, simply because I can't just every few weeks spend another $1,500. I don't make money like that. There's no way. I have to keep a certain amount of funds. There's no way. So also, just going to be a great day overall. I'm pretty much not even playing the Xboxes anymore. I'm not playing any video games. I'm just constantly looking online, going back and forth, going back to shoot these guns. It's just so much fun. I did look into Airsoft 10 years ago, and I will say I was not impressed whatsoever with Airsoft back then. Being paintball was the way to go. I even saw laser guns, and I was like, this was not great. But paintball back then was pretty much this gun right here. Small version, like a machine gun pistol, very small, mimicked as a toy. Who wants to do that? So this works out great. Very much fun. Very much fun. Thanks again, Airsplat. I've got what I wanted, and I'm having a fun time. And I'm just looking and thinking, what am I going to get? I am definitely interested on that M16, just because I want a long rifle. Boom, collection, great stuff, great stuff, great stuff, yeah. Just enjoy it, guys. Out to everyone. You guys have a nice day. I'm having a nice weekend. We'll see where it goes from there.